Well, welcome back. We've got our second match of the day on courts. It's Curtis Malik, the number 11 seed, up against the Golden Tiger. Curtis Malik, tall, physically strong player. 83 in the world. He's at his highest world ranking, so he's a young English player on the rise, 22 years of age. One of the Malik crew, 3 of them playing here in this event. Curtis is the last one standing at the moment. He came through against Oscar Hill yesterday. Had a good win against Sam Todd in the PSL Cup final as well. It's good. He's good at constructing rallies. He's good at controlling the ball and putting the ball away, Curtis Malik, and he's not afraid to get stuck into players. So he'll be on there to test out Joel Makin. Well, Joel Makin, he's the number 7 in the world, his highest world ranking. Physically imposing player that's improving his all-round game as well. Beat Charlie Lee yesterday. It was a good game though. Charlie Lee played some high-quality stuff, but Makin was still able to see it out 3-love in 45 minutes. Well, it should be a good contest. I'd like to see Malik really get stuck into Makin here, test him a bit, Parky.
Yeah, he's got no pressure on his shoulders. Of course, Joel Makin, the overwhelming favourite for this match, at least. And yeah, it's going to be a good test. There's been a few of those this week for some of the younger players. Some have passed with flying colours. Others perhaps just faltered a little.
Well, let's have a quick look at the men's draw and how it all pans out. You've got the beast, Mohamed El-Shabaghi, there, sitting at the top of the tree. He's playing Nick Wall. Then the winner of that will get Wilstrop or Waller, which is going to be a huge match. And then they've got Scottish and Welsh interest in that bottom half. So Rooney, who came through a scare yesterday, up against Lobban. And then, of course, this match that we're looking at now. So we're at the bottom of the draw with this Curtis Malik, Joel Makin matchup. So always nice to see the position that the players are looking to go into.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be Curtis Malik to start off this quarter-final match. Who's your favourite to win the men's tournament?
I think the man in your picture in the grey shirt, Joel Makin. I just think, I mean, he's capable of beating Mohamed El-Shabaghi anyway. It could be, I mean, it could be James Wilstrop if he played a blinder. If it obviously gets through, both of them get through today. But yeah, I think I'm going to go with Joel Makin. Yourself?
Yeah, I mean, well, just to be different from you again, I'm going to go El-Shabaghi. Because I think, again, it's one of those ones where it's so tight to call.
Yeah, it's very possible, isn't it? I think it's definitely very possible that Mohamed, if he plays his best, could win the event, the #1 seed. I just think with Joel Makin being the defending champion as well, and such great form, he's starting to really enjoy it here in Manchester. Won the Manchester Open recently.
Yeah, his biggest win on the tour to date.
I think Patrick Rooney's going to have to pick up his game a little bit this afternoon against Greg Lobban.
Well, he should be a year wiser than he was yesterday, because it's his birthday today, Parky.
Ah, happy birthday, Pat.
So I'll be expecting a mature performance from him.
Talking of the men's draw, Waller-Wilstrop is going to be a really tough match, isn't it? The number 4 and 5 seeds. It's going to be very close, that one, later this evening.
3-1.
Vanessa's not nearby at the moment. Who are you going to pick on that one, Waller or Wilstrop?
Well, Waller's been playing really well. He's shown some good form, particularly in the Europeans. So I'd definitely have him. I'd have him as favourite for it. But when you look at the way Wilstrop played yesterday, I think he's capable of beating anyone in the tournament.
Yes, certainly. If they both play well, it's going to be a great match and a close match.
2-3.
He's absolutely thundered that into the tin.
4-2.
One thing I would say about Malik, he's got the capacity to win points and convert rallies, and you leave him loose, and he can hold the ball, and then he can hit outright winners. So you can't just leave him, and you can't let him get set on the ball.
A few errors from Joel,
is,
isn't there?
Yeah.
You're not used to that from him, especially this early on in the match.
No, I agree. But what he does need to do is he needs to test out the movement of Malik. You know, he needs to test his range and get him into deep lunges. You know, that would be if there's a weaker area. That's the area you want to try and test out.
This is the first meeting between these two. 0-0, of course, in the head-to-head so far. Just an apology there from Joel Makin. Got slightly lucky early on in that rally and then managed to get that opportunity.
More like the Makin we've come to know and love.
Just hitting 0 tins. That's a great shot. Kept it unbelievably low on this volley.
Yeah, really flat. I like that. I like the late change. That's exactly the type of stuff I want to see Joel Makin working on when he's playing games. Very good.
Yeah, it's that variation that we were talking about and the precision to the front of the court. Definitely, you can see that it's something he's working on. It's a work in progress, whilst still being very successful on the tour. 7 in the world.
quite clear enough there. That's a brilliant shot. Very good. This is exactly what I want to see from Makin. He's got 4 game balls in this first.
It's very difficult to read as well, wasn't it? As well as so precise, that backhand drop shot from Makin. But after a bit of a shaky start with some unforced errors, he's produced some really good squash in the middle and end of this first game.
Yeah, he put a really nice hold in there as well on that forehand. Malik thought that that ball's down, but I'm imagining Makin thought he got it because he's honest as the day is long. Just gets stuck in.
Yeah, nice finish in the end though from Malik to make sure.
Still 3 game balls. On the error from Malik there. Got to work for it, Makin. 11 minutes, 11-7 to the number 2 seed.
A couple of strange unforced errors at the beginning of that game from Makin, but then he got himself back together, started playing the squash that we expect from the Welsh number 1. Some really good attacking stuff as well, really accurate stuff from the middle and the front of the court, and was most of the time able to dominate his opponent. 1-0 Makin.
Makin leads 1 game to love. Love.
So a good effort, good first game from Malik. Can he do even better in the second game? Certainly hasn't been overawed by Makin. There's that flick again, the change of direction. Makin just experimenting here and there at the front of the court.
Sorry, double bounce there. Can we check the pickup on the...
No, it's definitely a double. You can see that straight away. Clear 2 bounces here. Yeah, even with my failing eyesight, this is definitely a double bounce.
Bit of venom on that volley cross court from Malik.
Yeah, it's impressive.
2 love.
Certainly making work here.
It's with a lot of purpose. Goes Malik, see it there, the
Right on
ability
cue.
to convert the rallies.
2.
Well, didn't even become a rally, that one. Straight off the return of serve. And you've got to volley those. A bit fortunate for John Makin, but you can make sure by taking the ball early. Look at that. It was always going to go in that spot. And a wry smile from the Welshman. Wicked boast. Really stretching Curtis Malik out here. That's a good hold. And again, that's a lovely shot from the youngster. Got in there nice and early, read the play. Clever little shot that was. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, it's outrageous.
Strings were singing there, Drew boy.
They certainly were. Strings were singing, I was purring.
Wonderful shot.
Hand out. 4-3.
It's always a shame when you don't back it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, that's clever use of the wrist there from Malik, just changing the direction slightly, making the Welshman wait behind him.
Again, he's in there level with him.
5-4. No let.
Interesting.
Player review.
Watch the speed that Makin goes up and round. I wonder whether if he'd held off, did he have access? See that he steps up very quickly, but if you look where the space is on the inside.
He takes the wrong line.
Yeah, because he goes so early.
Yeah, I think that's the right decision. Should remain a no-let here. It's
Yeah.
not about, as you know, it's not about would he have got it. It's about the right, taking the right line, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's those initial first steps and the speed of them that actually then took the line away. So he sort of created his own interference with those initial steps, is it?
It's my favourite phrase. But you're right, totally agree. Just snatching at that one.
Hand out.
Didn't need to.
5-6.
He's played very well so far here, Curtis Malik. As we said, it's a great opportunity for the youngster. Never played Joel Makin before. I'm not sure how many top tenors he has played. But you can really see how you're doing, where you're at. Yeah, just trying to use a little bit of disguise, and that one going a bit awry. True boy.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to do what he has been doing. Didn't quite work that time. He's trying to disrupt the movement of Makin, which is what you have to do. You can't let Makin run in straight lines because he'll cover everything all day long. Well, that lengthy rally leading to the error. Curtis Malik feeling he had to force it. He needed that rally over.
Right side.
Certainly did. You can always tell that when somebody goes for the towel break. He's been working hard here. As expected, you can't not work hard against Joel Makin.
It does bring another tactical element to the game, doesn't it? Another dynamic, the whole towel scenario, instead of wiping your hands on the walls.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's definitely been at least one thing that's a positive from the lockdown days.
Well, it keeps the back wall a lot cleaner, that's for sure.
7-all.
In terms of being able to see through it for production.
Wrong shot there from Joel Makin. Should have gone straight. Will he get away with it here? And he has. Clever bit of disguise on the backhand side from Makin.
8-7.
Turned his shoulders and his footwork a little bit to make it look like a cross court.
He let that ball really drop low there, Makin. When you're that far up the court, the drop is difficult anyway if you're standing on top of the ball, but to then let it drop off the top of the bounce so far makes it almost impossible.
Yeah, but he's going for disguise, wasn't he? He's trying to hit it really late. I feel like he is experimenting a little bit in this match.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. I like the fact he is. It shows the evolution of Joel Makin. I think He was obviously listening to you yesterday, Parky. There's me saying there's no way he'd be listening to us, but there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the commentators think the same thing, as I'm sure he does, but you can't experiment too much, I guess. It's just getting the right balance. You know, he's giving his opponents a lot of respect here.
Oh, he's not overdoing it.
No, not at all.
You know, we're over 10 minutes in this game. There's huge respect, but he's just adapting his game, and that's what it requires.
And I think that's why there's one or two extra errors from Joel Makin, because just being a little bit more aggressive at times and deceptive.
I also think it's exactly why he's at number 7 in the world. I mean, you go back a few years, no one would have given him a chance of being top 8 in the world.
No way.
You know, there's that video, isn't there? There's a video of him pre-working with Rob Owen when he was a junior. And, I mean, he laughs at it himself. You look at it, and it's unrecognisable. I mean, it's unbelievable. You would look at it and go, there's no way that you're going to be top 10 in the world.
Yeah, it's a great story.
Yeah.
Great journey.
And you see what he's done and where he's gone to and where the game is still developing in him. You just see why he's made that improvement. And when you see things like this, it's evidence of the progression and why it's happened, isn't it? It's that work ethic, but also the sheer determination to get more and more out of yourself. Very impressive.
Hand out, 9-all.
Yeah, absolutely agree, Drew Boy, and it's made it more impressive that Curtis Malik is going toe-to-toe with him here at 9-all in this second. He also has played a really good game here, first time against Joel Makin, of course. Used a lot of hold and disguise and played some really nice stuff, Curtis Malik.
Yeah, he's a classy player, isn't he? They've got a good setup going on down in Crawley. Got a lot of juniors play, they've got a lot of squads going on, a lot of positive stuff. Of course, they won the PSL Cup as well.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a great achievement. Beating Pontefract, was it?
Yeah, by a game. Oh, this is well played. What rally this is, Parky. Closed out by Makin, but Malik played some brilliant squash in there.
Yeah, he seems pretty tough as well, doesn't he? Along with the good racket work. It's a nice shot.
Well, Makin enjoyed it. I mean, he almost put him on his backside here. Look, going the wrong way.
Yeah, that was tricky. So into the tie break here. Malik still trying to get his first game off the Welshman, but that was a bit of a poor width and read quite early by Joel Makin.
Yeah, another game ball for the Welshman. Oh, it's unfortunate. I mean, that's he'll be gutted that he's done that at 11-10.
Yeah, it's one of those. You think, oh, I shouldn't go for that, and then you just hit it and hit the wall.
Damn it. 12-10 that second game, 16 minutes. So after 28 minutes, Joel Makin leading 2 games to love. But you have to say it's been high quality and classy squash between these two.
Yeah, it certainly has, Drew Boy. Some wonderful stuff, and that shot was a great example of the quality that we've been seeing. It's a really good performance from both players, but particularly impressed by Curtis Malik, the youngster who's having his first go against Joel Makin. But it's Makin that just comes through in that tie break. He leads by 2 games to love.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
It's a lovely touch. Really using the strings there, Joel Makin. Running it in tight on the forehand side. Really needed that second, didn't he, Curtis Malik? Just a little bit unlucky with his decision to volley that ball on the wall, the serve. Well, this is just what the doctor ordered for Makin. Couple of errors quickly.
You can have a look if you want. Can we check that pickup on the forehand side for Makin, please?
Well, again, Makin's picket looked good, but we're going to have another look on the replay. I think he got that.
Yeah, it's fine, I think. Goes racket under it, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, my first thought was that it was good.
3 love.
Well, both the players hitting tight off tight, gluing that ball. I think this is worth a shout here for Malik. It's quite early on, but he doesn't really get the depth on the shot. It's not tight. It is quick, but does he give him any kind of chance to go get that ball? I'd argue no. So I'd probably give the benefit of the doubt to.
I agree. I mean, the ball's
Malik
bouncing
here.
in the service box, isn't it? And the sort of the
you know, it's not a good quality shot. It's
not
loose.
even in the service box actually, just in
and
front.
there's no chance to get through. So I'd be going let ball here. Well, confirmation of the no let. I think that's a little bit harsh. I don't think the quality is good enough.
Wasn't deep enough, was it?
No.
Making the shot very, very short.
Ball up.
Really nice shot. Nicely improvised.
Again, some experimentation there from Makin. You don't often see him play that kind of improvised drop shot. It's impressive.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see. Didn't get himself in position there to give himself the best chance to get that volley drop in.
Hand out. 6-1.
Long rally this one. Still lots of heavy hitting from Joel Makin.
Left side.
Some cagey play now between these two.
Hand out, 2-7.
That's a wonderful shot, just completely stumped there.
8-2.
Malik just didn't see it until very, very late. Couldn't move his feet in time. It's a long rally as well. Some hard work going in here between these two. It's a nice idea. Just not quite able to execute that. And a wry smile from Joel Makin. Not sure he would have reached that had it gone up.
Down. 10-2, match ball.
So 8 match balls now for Joel Makin to book his place in the semi-finals once again here at the Nationals.
Yeah, it's good for Malik. Like the fact that he's still plugging away here, even though he's facing 7 match balls. He's getting absolutely everything out of this opportunity.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's played some good squash here. There's this Malik.
Match ball.
Six match balls still for Makin. Oh, what a shot. That's a ripper.
He really did rip that one. It was really impressive. Look how severe that is.
Well, an off balance.
6-10 match
Joel
ball.
Makin, don't see that very often. Still 4 match balls, but I do love the fact that Malik is throwing everything at Makin still.
yeah, he's not being deterred here by the match ball situation. Still fighting hard here, Malik.
Well, he's ripped that ball into the tin. These match balls are disappearing. Only 3 left now, Sparky.
Yeah, he just rushed that one, didn't he?
7-10.
Just a little too eager to get over the finishing line. Oh, he's missed it. He's hit the tin.
Clipped it. I think he put it in the bottom of the tin.
Yeah.
Match ball.
2 match balls. It's right in the bottom. Start to get tense now when you've lost all those match balls. It's a horrible feeling. Yeah, it's trouble. Put away nicely by Makin. Well played, Curtis Malik. You can see that. I mean, the appreciation from Joel Makin at the end of that match. It's exactly what you want to see from a young player coming through. 43 minutes, Joel Makin beating Curtis Malik by 3 games to love. But he certainly had to work for it.